Alright guys, today I am going to really take you through these Tekton screwdrivers that I got in here. I got two varieties there. I got the hard handled and the soft handled, and I actually opened them up and put them through the paces slightly to kind of just get enough to give you some feedback on my opinion and what I think of them, as well as I have the Tekton Pry Bar, Roll Bar, aligning tool set, whatever you want to call them, and I picked up a screwdriver from SK on Steals and Deals, so let's jump into it. So there's a lot of videos out there on these screwdrivers and what people think of them and so forth, and unboxings, but I wanted to do something just slightly different and take a look at which one is the differences between the two of them. And I know screwdrivers are a personal preference, but I think for the most part, most folks feel the same way about screwdrivers. And to me, the gold standard in screwdrivers is the snap-on screwdriver, which I use for everything, but they are very expensive. And I keep thinking about buying another set of snap-ons, but at the end of the day, I really just use the number 2 95% of the time, and that's the one I have. So I'm looking to see if I could supplement them with some other screwdrivers. So these are the soft handle screwdrivers. I bought the 4-pack here, and these cost $18. And obviously the larger the size you get, the cheaper they go per price, and they go down the larger the sets. And I heard they're actually doing a really large master set that's going to have everything from Torx and nut drivers in it. So these are made in the USA, keep that in mind. And then these are the hard handled foam, and this is a number 2, as you can see on the back here, and a 1/4 inch tip. So seem pretty nice. I like hard handles, reminds me of SK, reminds me of Snap-on, but I am really more of a sucker for soft handle, and that's kind of my preference. So this comes with a little package in it. It tells you that it's foam and how to dispose of it. So I guess that's what those hard handles are made of. All right, let's take a little closer look. This is that number 2 snap-on that I absolutely love. As you can see here, it's got like a little bit of like a groove, a diamond tip. See that in there? I think that what makes these just so amazing. Not to mention just the handle just is perfect. It's soft. It just even this cap here, just you don't even feel that it's a cap. And that's one of the complaints I have about the SK, is this kind of sticks out a little bit. I don't really even see this model anymore on eBay. This is definitely an older one. They look similar to soft grips, and maybe they're exactly the same. But this, to me, like I said, is the gold standard. It's got the bolster, just fits everything like a glove. And that's what I was looking for. So on these hard handles, I used both of these sets now for quite a bit. I had them about 3 weeks. I used them on different projects. I took apart a couple of motors, had to break down some stuff, a little electric motors that is. Had to break down some other stuff. I hung stuff. I did a whole bunch of different things. And as you can see here, I mean, not a ton of wear, but you can see the black tip that they put on it is starting to wear. And that's okay. The metal's not chipped or anything like that, but it just makes you wonder why even use that as a coating if just during a couple of weeks of use that's already wearing off. So that's a little bit concerning to me. The handle itself, I did not love the hard handle. It just felt a little slippery. It felt a little small. It didn't feel thick enough. I could always measure it for you in a second. But yeah, it just did not feel great. It wasn't terrible, but I really liked the chrome on this. So I wanted to like these because I really liked the way they looked, but I just didn't love them. Now when it came to the soft handle, at first I was like, that's just a weird design, but it grew on me. The more I used it different ways, and I really prefer this handle. I tell you, they call it, I think, a high torque handle, and I could see why. Very comfortable to use. You could use it, like I said, different ways, and it just feels comfortable. Once again, though, same problem with the tip. Just basic use. I mean, I wasn't pounding on them. That being said, I did pound on the backs of these a little bit when I was doing some work, and I had to bang on things just to kind of put them through their paces a little bit, and they held up. I dropped them a few times. They rolled off the workbench and whatnot, and they held up from a sturdy standpoint. But that's really the one drawback I have on these, is that this black oxide is going to get all scratched up as it rolls around the toolbox, and then will it rust and so forth. That's really it. And it doesn't have the bolster. I really like that bolster. I can't tell you how many times taking apart old vices or old machinery that you need to get onto something and use a wrench as well to get it off. And this is the flat screwdriver. Come on, focus there. There you go. You see the ridges on the end? Same thing. Light wear, starting to wear off. A little disappointed in that. But otherwise, these were very comfortable. Used them for different things. Seems like the chrome ones definitely held up better. I did do a little bit of work with these as well, and the chrome tips seem to be better. So if they would have did something like that with the chrome tips and put some sort of ridges even on Phillips, I think these would be really good. But for the money, you can't beat them. I bought them direct from Tekton. They give you 10% back. So even off this order, I ended up getting a bunch of money back because of the fact that I had points from previous orders. But that's just my 2 cents on these. I would recommend them, don't get me wrong, and I would definitely go with the soft handle because they feel pretty nice. Let's see what else. Oh, the last thing is I kind of just wanted to show you how it fills up the head of a fastener, and to me that's very important. This is the gold standard snap-on. Let's see if I can get that there. See how it just completely, you don't see any space in there. It's one of the problems I have with this really nice SK screwdriver. Hard handles, got the bolster, great size, just doesn't fill up as much. You can see there's a little bit of space there, and it slips a little bit. So recently I just knocked a tiny bit off the top here, and it's starting to get a little better. I'm just playing with it little by little to see if I could get it to be a great fit. All of these fit just as well as the snap-on. They really did. They ate up all the space on all the fasteners, so that was good from that standpoint. It just doesn't have the grip and whatnot I was hoping for on the tip, but it worked fine. That being said, and for the money, they are great. So let's visit Tekton's website. Now let's take a look at the Pry Bar Set. Before we get to that Pry Bar Set, I just want to show you this SK screwdriver that is currently on sale in the Steals and Deals section on the SK website. How do you beat this for $5.99? The grip is super comfortable. It is nice and big. I definitely like the grip on this. Like I mentioned earlier, the only thing is this here overhangs slightly. Not a deal breaker by any means, but these are super expensive screwdrivers, and this is on sale for $5.99 now, and it's unbelievable. Can't beat that. Steals and Deals. It changes every month. I would order it soon because who knows how long it'll be around. And this is a long screwdriver, so this will be used as a pry bar for sure. And you can't beat the warranty on SK. So take a look at that. All right, so these are the pry bars. Tekton. Got a good warranty, so I felt comfortable buying them. 4-piece set, but disappointed in the fact that they are made in China. And these are really used for two things: aligning something up, right? So you could use it as a pin, and you could use it for a high leverage action. Let's take a little bit closer look at the fit and finish. Not good. Look at that. You know, these are 25 bucks. What do you expect? It's a 20-inch here, 16-inch, 12-inch, and a 6-inch. So you're just going to be wailing on these, prying on stuff and banging on stuff. That for 25 bucks, I think I had $5 in points as well towards this. Wasn't thrilled with it. It'll do the trick. Not a big fan of China tools though, and that's something I wish that they would get sourced locally. All right, let's wrap it up. One more bonus buy. Got this one from Yoda Doug. He loves buying stuff from National Tool Warehouse because they do have great deals, and this is one of the good deals that's on there. When I say good deals, relatively speaking to what they go for, it's still an expensive hammer. 50 bucks for a hammer seems pretty pricey. This is the Gearwrench, but it's made by Trusty Cook, made in the USA, and this is 50 bucks delivered with shipping, and it has the shot in it. If you could hear that. Like it, Haven't used it yet, just came in. But if you're looking for one of these, this I believe is the 36 ounce, so it's a good medium size all-purpose hammer. And the grip on it is the one thing I don't love. It's just a little bit thin in my opinion, and it's a little bit slick. So I know they might make some handles for this, and if they do, a sleeve or something, I'll do a video on that. But I really like Trusty Cook, and I thought, and don't get me wrong, I like that hammer, and I'll have to use it to really get a good impression of it. But I have a Trusty Cook, and this is a larger, just regular Deadblow, and this handle is great. It's more squared, and it's got a better grip. It's not the one with the top on it, and I've used this for a while. So that being said, a little bonus buy there. All right, wrapping this video up. Thanks for watching. Final impression is, definitely would recommend this over the hard handle in my opinion. Although the chrome I think is nice on here, it does not have the bolster. So if you can live without the bolster, I would definitely say pick these up because they are made in the USA. And when you compare the pricing out there, it's worth the money. If you can afford Snap-on, hey, get Snap-on, or maybe just get the one you use the most in Snap-on, and that seems to work for me. Have a great day, guys. If you like this type of content, if you like tool reviews, restorations, tool hauls, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.